ghostly golden dream. He came to earn his treasure, but forgot one little thing. He never paid his taxes. Now the IRS will still.
Okay. My opponent brought a team which I mostly expected. Besides Terra Dark on the Suicune, I'm not sure what Terra Dark was kind of planning on catching. My lead here is just Okidogi. Okidogi is Terra Electric. It's like good out on neutral against their entire team. I can lead Palafin, but something tells me what's probably going to end up happening is he's probably going to lead Skarmory to get up rocks. If you know, rocks are fairly strong against my team is because he has a very, very strong anti-Corv team with a lot of potential taunt users and Pokemon just that kind of one-shot it. So that's my prediction on what he's going to do. Things I need to be very careful about is I need to be very, very careful about that Necrozma. I have the one very scary thing about Necrozma is it's one of those Pokemon where you truly have absolutely no idea what it wants to do until like it's on the field. It's because it can do so many different things. He could be like some defensive Stealth Rock set. He could be some, he could be some like Meteor Beam set. He could be a Dragon Dance set for all I know. I'm hoping he's a Dragon Dance set if you are running Weakness Policy Okidogi this week to kind of try to catch Gliscor. And Suicune lead. Huh. That's an odd one. I mean, I'm Terra Electric Dogi, so I think you're going to get scared out here. And I'm just going to set up my bulk ups. If you Scald, you Scald, not the end of the world. And yeah, I don't think I have a reason to Terra here. Suicune lead, huh? I guess it's okay on Fen lead. I don't know. Maybe we'll see Necrozma if it's like defensive to check my Dogi. Maybe we'll see Gliscor. But I don't think we're going to see Gliscor if that risks potential Ice Punch. Oh, you just stay in. Interesting. What does this want to do to me? Scald. Okay, okay. A little bit of trip. Burn, no burn, no burn. Okay. I'm just going to Terra Blast on. I'm fine with taking out the Suicune early. Yeah. The entire idea of this Okidogi set is just to do a lot of damage early game. And kind of try to make him so he has to come back. And he withdraws. Okay, fair enough. Are you going to go Gliscor? Gliscor's a fair enough play. Yeah, Gliscor, fair enough. Okay, okay. We have a bulk up ball. If we should be able to take one hit from it. We are speed crept as well for this. And since we're at +1, I'm pretty sure an Ice Punch should be able to one-shot this. He may Scout, he might not. But either way, generally fine. So we go for the Terra Blast. You're going to catch it, but not really a whole lot of progress made there. And we're just going to Ice Punch you. You may protect Scout. I don't think you're going to protect those, but I don't think you're going to want to risk me getting multiple bulk ups off. Maybe this is Yachi. Oh, it's no item. This is probably Yachi. Yeah, this is... Oh, no, this might be Scarfan. Okay. Yeah, this might be a Scarf Gliscor. Which, if it is, that's good information to have. Hopefully it'll trigger a weakness policy at some point, but I don't think it will. So you go Skarmory, fair enough. Go for our Ice Punch, do a little bit. Rocky Helmet, very annoying. It's almost the Terra Blast, but this is annoying 50-50. The one issue with Bolt Beam is it creates like 50-50s kind of like this. I'm gonna Ice Punch. It's aggressive, but okay, yeah, you called me out. So my Okidogi's gonna make no progress. Whirlwind. Okay, who do you force me out into? Please be something I can like kind of get progress off. I should have Terra Blasted. Oh no, this isn't what I wanted to see on this. I don't want this roosting. I know, as much as I hate this play, I'm gonna taunt. If I really can't afford this Gang Roost. You know I'm taunt now. Yeah, okay, so you can't get your Roost off. And our Gholdengo is fairly safe here, isn't it? Yes, what are you gonna do to me? Not a whole lot. Kinko's bot too. If you Terra, it's a lot less of a threat. If you Terra this Suicune, it's a lot less of a threat into me. So I'm just going to go out into Gholdengo. Okay, who are we going to see out on this? I imagine you're probably going to switch. No, you body press. Okay, so that's going to do nothing. We can get a very free Shadow Ball here. I don't think you have a good Shadow Ball switching. Honestly, I could go for the Thunder Wave too. That'd be worse Thunder Waving, honestly. Or even Nasty Plotting, even though it is Terra Dark on this Suicune. So not a whole lot of progress will be made if he goes that. If I Thunder Wave potential Moth coming in, that means my Dogi will outspeed it, which would be very nice. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Thunder Wave. If you go Suicune, you go Suicune. So you withdraw Skarmory, fair enough. Iron Moth. Okay, so we went for the right play with Thunder Wave. This is going to be a neutralized Iron Moth. Now it's going to be a slow Moth. Yeah. So that's very valuable. Now my Dogi can do a little more work. Just going to go Pex here, kind of brain dead. We're probably going to see U-turn come out, and we'll play from there. So this being slow is very nice. It creates a situation where my Latios is a lot scarier for him. Fairy Dance, that's going to do nothing. Ray V-Pex. You get the special... Actually, since you got special attack res, you might go for the Psychic after. So I'm going to Liquidation. Even if the Suicune comes out, I can just kind of Infestation it to death. Paralyzed, a little unfortunate. We're offensive tech, so this is going to do a large chunk. Yeah, over half. Kind of want to prove... Do I think he's going to preserve this? He could. Kind of an aggressive play, but I'm going to go Latios. Reason for it is I don't want to have a situation where it's Pex against Skarmory and he's able to get that free Roost off, which I think he's going to play for. You may just want Chip on the Pex. If he does, Psychic's not going to do a whole lot to my Latios. It's Latios. Okay, so you go for the damage on Latios. Fine. It's going to do very little because, you know, Latios. And we can Luster Purge just because your Suicune hasn't Terraed yet. And I like this situation out on neutral. If we see the Gliscor, I'm just going to assume it's Scarf. We may see Suicune come out. If Suicune comes out and we get to spit F drop, that would be huge. But we'll see how this plays out. You're thinking about this for a while. Some of you probably want to preserve the Moth. You may not if you fear Flip Turn, but you may not fear Flip Turn. I really can't afford Flip Turn in this matchup. Okay, so you sack off Iron Moth. Iron Moth's gone. Gonna write that down in my notes. And that is relatively big for me. Moth is a very annoying Pokemon for me to deal with. So Moth's gone. Gliscor comes out. This is so Scarf. This is the most Scarf Gliscor of all time. Yeah, I'm just going to go out into Corv. Actually, wait. Was Moth gone? Suicune? Our Palaffin's looking very good here if we can get Palaffin turns. So maybe I do sack Doggy here to try to bring in the Palaffin and start getting up bulk ups. It's because something tells me you're probably going to preserve the single out into Suicune on my Palaffin. U-turn, not going to be able to kill. So Okidogi's going to be alive out on neutral, and who are you going to bring out on this? You don't have a lot of Pokemon to outspeed it. If you go Val, you'll reveal whether you're booster speed or not. I think that's the only Pokemon you have that will outspeed me. And it's Val. Is it going to be booster? No booster. Okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, I can go Gholdengo, but I feel like my Pex is super free here. If he's, what's this going to do realistically to my Pex? Psyshock me? Knock off me when, since the Iron Moth is now off the field, I don't really feel a need to, okay, so you go for that, fair enough. Life Orbed, interesting, interesting, okay. And I'm going to double Dogi here. It's beyond, yeah. If you have to switch Iron Bell out, because Iron Bell's basically one of your only ways. Oh, Gliscor. That's unfortunate. Okay. This is gonna obviously U-turn in my face. And I don't love that situation. So thinks to go Pex, but if I go Pex, that's gonna bring in. Honestly, do I go Gholdengo? Yeah, I think I do go Gholdengo. If you go for knock, you go for knock. Not the end of the world. Our Gholdengo isn't... I mean, it's nice for the Valiant, but since we don't have to use the Pex to check Iron Moss, we can use Pex a little more aggressively to check the Valiant instead. U-turn comes out. This is the most Scarf glad score of all time. I mean, Scarf is a fair enough ring. Scarf U-turn, kind of annoying. It forces a lot of situations. Definitely regretting the Terra Electric now on Okidogi. Suicune comes out. Interesting. This is Terra Dark. Are you going to Terra here is the question. And am I okay with letting Gold go down? Maybe I can T-Wave this. And then start Acid Spraying it. Yeah, I'm just gonna get my Thunder Wave off. Slow it down. Calm Mind. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Fortunately, we do have multiple ways to deal with this, including Terra on Okidogi. So, paralyzed, slowed down. This is Terra Dark, you said. Yeah, I mean, Barrier Grease fairly safe here. I can just kind of Infestation this. No, sorry, not Infestation, just go for the Acid Sprays and slow this down. Scald is going to do nothing. Are you going to get the burn? No burn, okay. And I'm just going to Acid Spray you. Lower your Spadef. Interesting, you switch. Who are you going to switch into? Necrozma. Okay. Get our Acid Spray off. Spadef falls. I'm very nervous about this being like some Dragon Dance set. Thaddeus feels okay here on neutral. This your Spadef's fallen now, and if you go for the DD, it's a little scary, but I think Gholdengo should be able to take one hit from it. Calm Mind, okay. You're at like -2 Spadef though. I can Calm Mind back. I could just straight go. You're at -1 Spadef. Yeah, I'm just gonna straight go. And you withdraw. Yeah, fair enough. Who's gonna eat this Draco? I don't think you have a single Draco switch in. Oh, that's a Draco switch in. Definitely a decent Draco switch in. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I don't want to let this go down. So I'm just gonna kind of auto bring out my Pex. If you go for the knock, you go for the knock. If you go for the Thunderbolt, you'll see that I'm Assault Vested. And we'll play from here. Thunderbolt, yeah, fair enough. It's gonna do very little. Yeah, not even to a KO. Pex is a monster. So I started this with Gunk. Yeah, I'm just gonna rip Gunk. I do not love the situation if the Skarmory comes out, but we'll deal with it if it ends up happening. Yeah, I should have played more aggressively. He needs this Val badly. I score. No. Please don't get the poison. So I do miss, so that's both fortunate and unfortunate. You know what? I'm okay if Gholdengo goes down here. If Gholdengo goes down, I can go Palafin and start getting up Bulk Ups. This means we're Taunt Palafin, so we'll be able to deal with most of the team. So Stealth Rock, fair enough. Yeah, I don't have great removal options. And here I think I just go for Nasty Plot and try to force the Suicune to Terra. You see, once that Suicune Terras, it's a lot less of an issue. We can just Dream Punch it and be very safe. Oh no, you sack Skarmory, fair enough. Is this Skarmory? You might actually outspeed me. Yeah. You see, we're running a very weird Gholdengo set. Okay, so you didn't put as much speed on Skarmory as I thought you would. So Skarm gone. Sweet. Skarmory means I could play a little more aggressively with Specs. The reason why I was kind of doubling with Specs before was I didn't want to create a situation where that Skarmory can get Roost off. If Ice Core comes out, I'm fine if you EQ me. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine if this EQs me. I don't even think he will kill, honestly. Doesn't even kill. Huh. So Gholdengo just going to be able to pick off Gliscor as well. So I imagine Child Ball killed us. Yeah. So Gliscor gone. Huge. You're running out of speedy threats. And our Palafin is looking really, really good here. We may actually force that Terra Dark on this weekend. As you go Valiant, fair enough, fair enough. I want to preserve Gholdengo for the T-Wave. Yeah, I don't really need Dogi. Dogi did what it needed to. So I'll let Dogi go down to these hazards. If I don't want to switch Toxapex on a Thunderbolt, which I think is probably going to come out my way. So Dogi down. It wasn't the most valuable Pokemon in this matchup, but it got Chip on the Scarm. We're probably seeing a T-Bolt. Yeah, I mean, T-Bolt is super obvious for you. Pex here, obviously our best play. Also, since it isn't Dragon Dance on the thingy, I'm not as scared about it. If I can just Acid Spray it. Which, do I click Acid Spray here? Acid Spray will get this into Drip Punch range. Yeah, so I will Acid Spray here. If you go for the T-Bolt aggressively, you go for the T-Bolt aggressively. As you switch, predictably so, probably going to be Necrozma. Indeed, Necrozma. You get the Acid Spray off, your Spadef falls, and we're in a decent spot. We go Latios. If you take out our Latios with the Dark Pulse, fair. I mean, not really the end of the world. I'm sure Gholdengo will outspeed this since this is Calm Mind. I think we ran some speed on Gold. Psyshock won't take us out because we are a Latios. Indeed doesn't. And we threaten him with Kraco, we threaten him with everything. Actually, since you're at -2 on Male Luster. If his Luster should 2-hit KO this, and I don't think this can 2-hit KO me back. We're probably going to see the Suicune come out. Or we may see an aggressive Val, but we'll see. Suicune, yeah, fair enough. But this is going to do a large amount. Luster Purge. Doomage. But that falls, let's go! This is why you run Latios. Okay, so since this Spadef fell, I am actually going to Luster Purge again. To be a trick kill. Oh no, this is Terra. This is Terra. That may have been a mistake. Yeah. If this Terra's in my face, and I lose, yeah, that was dumb me. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, I can go Palafin striking up Bulk Ups. So that's something at least. Is we work Overcloak on our Palafin, so we can deal with this very, very easily. Luster Purge doesn't affect you. Do you take me out? Imagine you do. Oh, you go for Scald. That might not take us out. And I'm perfectly fine if you take me out. If you then I just go Halfin and Cavern with Fun. Yeah, I'm just gonna Ice Beam. I'm fine if you take me out. As you withdraw, probably gonna be the Val. But Val is very, very good for me. Okay, yeah. As we now, this Val is in Jet Punch range. Oh, I just kill. A crit. Crit was very unfortunate. I mean, it probably didn't matter. Val is fairly bulky as a Pokemon. Like, I mean, it's not known for its bulk, but probably does live in Ice Beam from Latios. Suicune comes out. Fair enough. I'm just gonna go Palafin. If you start getting up Calm Minds, this is probably the Calm Mind set. I could start getting up Bulk Ups. Scalds are gonna do nothing to me if Palafin is Palafin, and I think this should be game. Unless I'm missing something, which is entirely possible. I miss things all the time. Oh, Rest. Okay. Fair enough. Probably could have Calm Minded with Latios, but not really the end of the world. Yeah, I'm gonna Bulk Up. Since it's Rest Talk, I assume it's not gonna be Whirlwind. So we can just kind of bulk up for days and Drain Punch and GG's. So you're asleep. There's no move you can block into Sleep Talk that will kill me. If you revealed your full set. Scald. I'm Cobra Cloak. It doesn't matter. I can just bulk up. And I'm just going to keep bulking up. You're going to play for a Scald Burn, but it doesn't matter. This is game. So Palafin, on its debut, getting multiple kills. Gholdengo and Latios being incredibly clutch as well. Sleep Talk. What are you going to get? Oh, you get Calm Mind, fair enough. But this is Giga over. There's no end game for you. Gonna bulk up again. Honestly, you probably should have went into Necrozma. I'm gonna Drain Punch back to full after all this shenanigans. You wake up. You Scald. Do nothing. And I'm gonna Drain Punch this turn. In the off chance this is a turn you go Necrozma, but... Oh no, you live. Interesting. On a Sliver. Probably could have went for another bulk up then. Probably should have calced, but it's okay. I think this is kind of a Giga over game. Unless this is some ungodly Necrozma set, or I seriously overrated Palafin at +3, it can't kill. Yeah, Necrozma. So you're going to think about this for a while, but yeah, there's nothing you can do at this point. He forfeit. Fair enough. Fair enough. So, yeah, we win. We move on to 2-1, and see you guys in our next battle.